Welcome to Outside the DJ Booth. I am DJ Sidibe, fusing all things music, food, and culture. We are in Brooklyn, New York at Casablanca Cocktail Bar. We're going to get to know It Girl, fabulous film producer extraordinaire, Kia Perry. She's going to talk about her Nina Simone inspired movie, The Tale of Four, directed by Gabby Sidibe. Let's go, let's drink some cocktails, and let's have a fab time. Cheers. Let's get this right. We got our look me in the eyes. Got this. It's my favorite cocktail here at we are at Casablanca.
This place is amazing.
Okay, so you're from Brooklyn, born and raised.
Born and raised.
Like
Brooklyn, all day, son.
All right. So tell us who you are, the films. Let's just dive right into it.
Right on. Well, my name is Kia. Kia Perry. I'm gonna say that again. Kia Perry. Born and raised in Brooklyn. I'm a filmmaker. I love the arts. I just had a film it's in the film festival circuit right now called The Tale of Four. I'm so excited about it.
I'm excited about it too. I can't wait to talk more about it.
Yes, and yeah, film is my world. This is what I do. This is where I came from. I'm inspired since a kid, a little itty kid. So I'm inspired. I'm a filmmaker. I'm glad to say that now.
You're glad to say it. You felt like you couldn't say it before?
Yes. It was hard to just discover what part of it. And now that I know I wear a lot of hats, I gotta say filmmaker. But I started out as a PA. So
that is the key. If you can be a successful production PA stands for production assistant, as I was once a production assistant. And you start there, you can kind of go anywhere from there.
Pretty much, but you have to find out where.
Okay.
You know, or you could just be it forever. Whatever, it works for some people.
Right. All right. But okay, so film is definitely your love, but music is also
you gotta have both
as well.
It just makes sense. It's the collab of it all.
Okay.
So yes, definitely film being my number one passion, but also music and just doing things for my people. That's another passion. And giving back to the community is another passion. So I just have so many passions. But yes, we're here to talk about film.
Okay, and your favorite era of music would be?
Oh, the 90s, no doubt.
You felt like you just wanted to do a kid and play right there,
I
saw you.
Like,
that's
sit,
okay.
sit. Because I did win some awards for WAPing.
No, you didn't.
No. I have an actual medal. It was a dance contest in like first grade, and I won. Because I started the one-hand WAP. See, people don't know that.
The one-hand WAP. Okay, I felt like the Roger Rabbit was more my thing. But okay, the one-hand. Let's not go into that.
That was a movie reference. Roger Rabbit. See, I'm just saying.
Here we go. All right, so let's go into your journey, your career, as far as a filmmaker to where you are now.
I love the journey. It's all about the journey. The destination comes, but the journey is the process. I started.
Did you hear these gems? What you say one more time? The destination is the journey, but the what?
See, now you got me all tongue-tied. But the journey is what matters. The destination happens, but the journey is the key.
Okay.
So it's still continuing for me.
Okay.
But I'm enjoying the journey for sure. I got out of college. I started with music videos and PA'd on commercials. But film started for me. My first feature film was Freedom Land, starring Sam Jackson. So I was able to work on that. I was a PA. I was so hungry. I was running, doing everything from picking up stuff, dropping off coffee, carrying the bags, that moment. But I got my core film, I call it my grad school. I graduated and I got to do Inside Man. So I was working with 40 Acres. 40 Acres and the Muse, shout out to them. Because they definitely gave me my structure and the militant of what filmmaking is, especially in Brooklyn. So Inside Man. So with that comes Denzel Washington, as we all know.
Okay. Wow.
And I was the first team PA on that. So that was that journey, and it continued. And I ended up working on a film called Precious. I don't know if people know what that is.
Oh, yeah, right. That's right.
But with that comes more of the journey, because I got to meet one of my best friends. There was so many people on that film also that that helped start the career. One of my mentors, Tracy Hines, she was also ADing on that. and I was able to meet Paula Patton. I was able to meet Gabby Sidibe.
So that's how you actually met Paula, by working, or you were already working with Paula before that?
No, that was my first time working with Paula. My first time working with Gabby.
Wow, and you just literally just everybody just became your friend and your clients and all that. It's crazy.
People don't understand. You gotta just be nice. People don't understand.
That is the best advice that you can give anyone. Like that night, like people say, oh, the nice person doesn't win. No. Sometimes you just gotta be nice in a professional setting.
I give advice to PAs out there. Say good morning. How about that? Say good morning and good night. It sounds crazy, but you're so into what's happening that people forget that human beings are so many energies on set.
Right.
So, you know, somebody's having a bad day, you can't have a bad day. You know what I mean? So, to say all of that, I was the first face that all the actors got to see in the morning, so I couldn't have a frown on my face.
Right.
So that happened in this journey of mine, and they've been beside me ever since.
Absolutely. That's lovely.
More.
Okay. No. That is okay. So since you didn't really say, so your best friend is Gabby Sidibe.
She's my unicorn.
And she is a unicorn. She is awesome, by the way.
She's pretty special. She wears a lot of hats in my life, but that actual movie was something special. This film actually came at a moment of me transitioning. I was also a personal assistant to Paula Patton for 8 years. And this transitioned me. Outside of that, I started writing, and then the characters just started getting stronger and stronger. And then I also got a writer to help me co-write, Ayana McFickles. Shout out to you. But the inspiration comes from Miss Nina Simone.
Right.
Miss Nina Simone did a song called For Women. Please check the song out if you haven't.
We OTDB, we know that song.
And she had 4 characters, so she basically did the legwork for us. She had 4 characters, and I just wanted to underline
you were
that.
listening to the song one day, like start there. How did this even start?
I was actually doing research on 60s and 70s artists and like getting into, because I remember as a kid hearing like James Baldwin or listening to Maya Angelou, and as I got older, I was like, well, I heard the stories, and I was like, oh, this is great, but then I had experience now. So now when I reread them or I reheard it, I was like, oh, I'm experiencing what they're talking about.
Right.
One of them being For Women, I was just jonesing, me and my cousins and one of the other producers on the film. There was a day where we were jonesing and that song came on. And I'm just like, the characters are there. So let's just have the story. Since she had these characters, we just wanted to underline and bring some behind the scenes to the actual characters. So that's what happened. And then the BET Honors one year, they had a performance with Let Us See, don't quote me, but Let Us See, Marsha Ambrosi, Faith Evans, and
I'm not sure.
I want to say the one from Brownstone, but I could be wrong, so I'm not going to do it. But it was 4 women. And the performance was just so beautiful and compelling. And I was like, all right, Nina's talking to me. So then after that performance, I would go outside, I would see the t-shirt, I'll see Nina Simone t-shirt, I would walk into the store, I hear Nina Simone song.
So when the universe
the universe was there. I would meet people named Nina, and I would just be like, oh, okay, this is happening. So I was like, at this point, guess what? I'm gonna have to just continue the story. So one time I was in Chicago, because Gabby shoots in Chicago for Empire, and I mentioned to her the storyline that I had, and she's like, oh yeah, that's dope, great, that's cool.
Okay.
You have a script? And I was like, all right, I'm gonna get back to you. So I just started writing, me and Ayana started writing.
Wow.
And I was about to do a Kickstarter to actually start the film, and Gabby calls me 2 days before the Kickstarter and goes, you still want to shoot that short you were talking about? And I was like, yeah. She was like, all right, well, these people got some money and they need a director and we're going to shoot it. Shout out to Refinery. Shout out to Refinery 29 for sure.
Yeah, I mean, can you, Refinery 29, that's a big deal.
No, like, very much so. But I didn't know.
I mean, as researching and doing everything, like, I didn't know that they did film this.
Well,
like,
we were, they started with Shadowbox. They started, because they have, every year they look for directors to do films, and that particular year they were using actors to give them a directorial debut.
Okay.
So they called up Gabby, and they was gonna give her a story, and she was like, I have my own story, and she gave me a call, and they were able to do that. And I mean, it's just becoming, literally the day that I said get out of your way and have no fear,
Oh, so you're just going to drop all these proverbs
I have to, because that's how I got here. I have to. Like, I'll take it all the way back and be the little girl in the mirror that said one day I will be here. So at the end of the day, if you just manifest and don't sit on it though. See, people will say things but just sit. You got to work for it as well. And it all just starts to just flow and everything in the path. So to say all of that, the phone call happened. A week later, we're at the upfront.
Like literally.
No, like literally. And and Gabby's like, you know, I the best part, and I'll say this, the best part was that I was able to use half of the crew I was able to use from people that I came up with in the PA game that are now department heads or like they're doing their own journey, and they were like, yo, I'm there. And that meant a lot. Like to have your own crew. Even I'm hitting myself, sorry.
I did the same thing. It's okay, we're into it.
Even the DP, I remember talking to him on the set of Inside Man saying that one day we're going to shoot together. So all of these things happen with manifesting your own destiny and getting it together. And even still today, Nina is still around. And then it happened to Gabby. Wherever Gabby go, she'll meet the Nina Simones. And then I think the documentary came out at that time, and the Zoe Deldana movie came out at that time. But it was the point where Hollywood was saying that they couldn't find any actors to portray Nina Simone.
Oh my gosh,
it's a joke.
I remember that.
I think it's a joke. So we basically was like, all right, we'll show them.
Right.
And the casting was amazing. We were able to cast Lettucey, who actually sang the song, sang the rendition. She played Peaches in the song, but played Aunt Sarah. But played Aunt Sarah in the short. Aisha Hines played Peaches in the film.
Yes, I saw.
Dana, she played Sweet Thing, and Megan played Shafronia. And those are the main women that Nina sang about. So it was an honor to put a storyline behind them, and like they came ready to play.
Right.
They came ready to play.
All right, so I mean, this is just so phenomenal, but like, it's in the film circuit, so people can't quite see it yet. What for the people who want to see it, like, where can we go? What can we?
Well, I'm loving this film circuit thing though, but come out to the film festivals, y'all.
Right.
But Refinery 29, I'm not sure where we fit, but I know in the fall, Refinery 29 will have it up on their website.
Okay.
So we definitely will have it up so people can see. But definitely, if we're in a theater near you guys, if you follow the Tale of Four, it'll tell you like the next festivals we're in, and it's good to see it on the big screen. I can't lie, it feels good on the big screen, but it also looks good whenever you watch it. So Refinery 29 will have it up on their site in the fall.
And how long is it?
It's 23 minutes with credits. I like to say with the credits. The credits are important, but the credits are really important because there's so many thank yous, and that's where people in this industry get their mark. Like I stay for the credits for everything.
Okay.
I go all the way down to where it says
I bet.
Mayor of New, where it's filmed. Yeah, I do that. It's just to give homage to the people.
So, as far as what you're thinking of next, I mean, this is like a high. I can't imagine that you're
I'm still on it. Again, back to the journey.
Back to the journey. All right. What do you foresee in the future, the near future of filmmaking? I mean, you got all the proverbs. You are helping everyone you walk. You started with, and you're all about Black girl magic. Like, what is next for you?
Well, besides being an executive, I want to say, well, shooting. That's the motto. Every time I meet somebody new that has a script, I'm like, let's shoot. I want to be attached to dope projects. Like, I want to be in that realm of like a dope project, and I want to see it from beginning to end. So my goal is, if I'm producing or directing it, or just even being creative management on it, I want to be there from beginning to end on projects that I'm very passionate about, and storytelling that I'm very passionate about. So in the near future, I'm taking scripts, I'm reading a lot of scripts, I'm meeting a lot of writers, I'm pitching a lot of things. Yeah, do that.
Take my script first. I'm just letting you know.
I'm just saying.
Okay, cool.
Bring it on. Pitching, meeting, networking, all the things that I was scared to do. I'm doing it.
Right. Well, thank you for spending some time with us.
I want to spend more.
Thank you for spending time with us outside the DJ booth and having a little cocktail.
This is good. I know. I'm
definitely like.
Shout out to you though. Shout out to you.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I love to get a shout out. I love a good shout out.
This girl is all about helping people, get to know her, Tia Curry, filmmaker extraordinaire, like doing all things fabulous. If you are on the film festival circuit, make sure you check out some of the films. But the Tale of Four is the one that's going to be on all the circuits. So
check out the site.
Any websites, anything we should know about?
The handle for Tale of Four is The Tale of Four.
Very easy.
And yes, please check it out because it will tell you the next film festivals we are, and if it's in a city near you, please show up. It's amazing to have people come and see it and just feel it. So, and I definitely I want y'all to see the acting and everything. So yeah, okay.
And Refinery 29, maybe
Shout
just
out.
put it up, you know, just in case you want to just see
in the
it,
fall.
just check it out.
Yes.
Okay, well, good. Well, thanks for tuning in. Outside the DJ booth, using all things music, food, and culture. We'll see you later. Bye.
Peace.